there ever like an aide that had to come in and watch you just while class was going on?
Because of the comparison of hints that are given on this show,
I don't want to hear it.
actually egregious. He got spoon-fed
Ladies and
rice.
gentlemen, cut his mic.
I think the Philly starters are the best place to go.
Good, great.
All of them are all-stars, basically.
And let's talk about the Guardians bullpen, folks.
Now,
Let's talk about the Guardians bullpen.
One member of the Guardians bullpen that
That-
will not be returning for
That
next
would have
season.
been an all-star.
Two members of their bullpen.
Would have been reliever of the year. What did he do? He gambled. So this is not on me. This is actually on Emmanuel Clase.
The meme team.
Tank for his future. All I want to succeed.
No, don't tank. Just go for it now. You have no future. If you have no future, just go for it now.
That's an us meme. That's an us meme.
That is not this meme. Dobby was
Half of the likes on that are from us.
Dobby was so big.
You can be dyslexic and love spelling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 3 Points Podcast. My name is Matt Meany. On this side is Joe Marone. On that side is Ryan Buchanan. In the booth, behind the glass, is producer Dan Green. Welcome. It's a beautiful Friday. If you're watching this on a Thursday, probably Thursday, right?
No, we only did Thursday this past week because I would say most of our people that watch are excited about baseball season, so they weren't going to watch Wednesday night if there were the Yankees on.
So what day is this releasing, Dan?
Wednesday. We are back to
right.
Wednesday nights. We had 2 episodes this
Wednesday
past
night. So you're probably watching this at work on Thursday. The week's basically over. Thursday is the first Friday of the
Good
week.
for you.
Who would
So
watch
good
the
for you.
Yankees, though?
Yeah. That's
Well-
actually on Netflix.
Well, we can talk about that.
You know what? That's actually what.
Do you want to segue? Did anyone watch the Yankees on Netflix?
Nope.
I was just kind of messing with
watched
you
it.
because it's the Yankees, but the fact that they were on Netflix, which is probably not their fault.
No.
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 Why? What's the point?
Did you watch it all?
Going on.
I didn't watch.
Have you seen highlights,
Yes.
clips?
It was awful.
It
it bad?
was an abysmal
They
broadcast.
didn't show the first ABS
Nope.
challenge.
Nope.
They
The
were
first
interviewing,
ever
you were
ABS
interviewing
challenge.
something.
They were not. They did not show it. They only realized it happened after. And Matt Vasgersian is, I think, a great broadcaster. It was cool to have Hunter Pence was in the booth and CeCe Sabathia. The booth was fine. I'd like to see that booth do more games.
Yeah, CeCe was not great. But
I
he's
like
just
CeCe.
stumbling over his words.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not that new to broadcast, or he's not that.
No, he's
that
not an
used to
experienced
broadcasting.
broadcaster. Yeah.
So
But I mean, he's got a great personality. He fits well in
I-
a booth. He just needs more reps.
if I'm being honest, in my house growing up, CeCe Sabathia was a fan favorite, just because of how large he was.
So he did admit on the broadcast he was at some points of his career he was 330 while playing.
That's insane.
And
Which all respect to CeCe.
it,
for
it
that.
was like he was the only Yankee that I watched and enjoyed because it was majestic out there. seeing such a large man throw a ball so fast.
What I like is that he lost the weight after he retired.
Yeah, I think the weight was
Like an
actually
offensive
required for him to,
Yes.
to play well. It helped with his equilibrium.
It helped with his gas. It definitely
Yeah.
did. Mass equals gas, as he said on
mean-
the broadcast. And, in another way too. But
He had a lot of momentum.
he did have a lot of momentum. So that was the booth. The booth was fine. The Netflix broadcasting quality is horrific. The actual camera work was not good. They missed out on so many big plays. And the quality of the shot was just not good.
It looked foggy the entire
There were foggy shots. They'd switch. Some camera angles were cleaner, but for the most part it was foggy. The score bug was horrific. You couldn't even see it.
And they weren't showing it for a lot.
No, and they didn't show it.
I've been upset lately in general at I'm not a sports comm guy generally. But it cannot be that hard to make a score bug that doesn't look completely atrocious.
They try to do too much.
They try and do
Yeah.
too much. Just put the bases on, color them up with yellow if you want. Or sometimes
That was the other thing. They showed white bases if they were
Yes.
on.
And
That's
which
yes.
ridiculous.
doesn't make sense.
It should be white bases if they're empty and yellow if they're on.
Yeah. Like NBC, great score bug yesterday. No complaints.
I think most of the score bugs this year have been fine. Of the ones that have introduced new score bugs.
Now, I don't know if it was a Reds issue, but I watched yesterday Reds versus Red Sox on Nesson for the first couple innings. Atrocious score bug. I don't know if it was Nesson's fault or if the Reds.
Can you
did
pull
something.
that up? I saw briefly, and I think I know what you're talking about, Joe.
It was just disgusting. It was so cramped. You had to like squint at the screen if you wanted to read like the speed of the pitch, the clock, the pitch clock. I don't know if you'll be able to find.
This could be brutal.
And then after, just pull up the Netflix.
Make sure
Score
if you
bug.
look up 2026, maybe.
I have a feeling we're not gonna find it.
But I think I do know what you're talking about on this one.
Oh, I think I saw it actually.
Huge.
Wait, go back.
No, wait. These are all. These are all.
Okay, the one
Wow. Holy Reddit.
What a
second to the
great Reddit
second to the
post.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot going on.
It's you can the bases the right side is fine. You can see most of it okay. The left side is so busy
What a great Reddit post. Wow.
and you can't see any of it. The Yankee that was the Netflix
That was
one
That's
too.
Netflix.
awful.
That's atrocious.
Look how small that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so condensed.
And why is it that the best score bug on this broadcast here, it might be the White Sox at Brewers. White Sox Brewers,
I don't know.
That one's a little small for me.
Angels Houston, I don't mind.
Angels Houston, the top one,
It's classy.
classy.
Top one is good.
The bottom one, Rangers Phillies. I'm a fan. Like the very bottom.
Yeah, that one's good.
The Angels Astros that's
The
I said-
top-
The Angels
Angel-
Astros is the FanDuel network.
Is that
Okay.
FanDuel?
on the top.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. I
Alright.
think it's.
I
FanDuel
think that one's
owns all
on
those now.
ESPN.
Because the second Angels Astros one looks like an NFL score bug to me. Is that a hot take? Is anyone else seeing this?
Which one?
The second Angels Astros, that one.
That one?
That's giving an NFL like the fonts and such.
And
A little bit.
it might also be, I'm not gonna lie, it could also be because both teams are red, so it's just a lot of red.
It could, for you, yes.
But
Oh, for the Red
for the
Sox
Red
one.
Sox
Yeah.
and Reds, but it was horrible to look at.
No, it's very
It does
tight.
say that
It's
it
also-
is the Nesson broadcast. So
Okay,
it was
yeah,
not
it was
the Reds,
Nesson.
it
I
was
also-
I was
the-
upset. The Nesson broadcast from last year was like a navy, and everything was very clear on it. And
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
had a
try
good
and do
graphic
too much
last
with
year.
colors.
Mhm.
It was not like super intense. I don't know why we're trying to reinvent the wheel here.
I'm also a fan of the second Washington Chicago score.
That one's good too. Yeah, that one you can see a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, there's like some classic score bugs here, but Netflix decided to reinvent the wheel with that tight thing. They also don't have ABS challenges on there, which is my issue because that's something most broadcasts added during spring training, and now it seems like they've just left that out. Of like, how many challenges do you have remaining with ABS?
Interesting.
Where do have they been showing that? Is that
See,
like the White Sox
Yeah,
Brewers
White
on the
Sox
left?
Brewers on the left-hand side.
Okay, I do like that. I don't think that's necessarily that important to put on the score bug.
I think for just because it's a novelty,
Getting used to
people
it.
like to see it.
Yeah. I mean, like, you need the bases, you need strikes, balls, outs.
I
Just the
like an
score,
area where
obviously.
you can see the pitch speed, pitch type.
Yes.
Yes, I do like that. On both Netflix and Nesson, it's so tiny.
So tiny.
You can't.
Also, like it's giving descriptions of where they were. Why is the Netflix one on the bottom right? Like that's an awful place for a score bug, in my opinion.
I actually disagree. I actually like the bottom right.
Wow,
I'm a fan.
I'm not a fan.
I like top left. I
I'm a
like
top left.
I'm not a fan of top left.
That's
personally.
an extremely hot take.
I'm a bottom right guy.
Wow.
I also like entire bottom.
Our entire bottom
Yes.
is like second, but I think you got to go top left.
Top left is 1, entire bottom's 2, top right is 3.
I'm just used to it also because usually the Nesson score bug is on the bottom right.
Even then, I'd rather take bottom left. I'm gonna be honest. Bottom right really
It's
just
just so weird.
it's such an odd part of the TV.
What were you gonna say, Dan?
I was gonna say, so partially, I'm very partial just because as someone that's editing video and I don't want to just have like half a square bug in there, I do prefer like top left or like the entire bottom. But the thing is, damn, I lost my point.
Wait, you prefer top left because it's easier to edit, right?
Yeah, because it's easier to like have out. Oh,
Yeah.
here's what it was. When you put it in the right side, because so many ballparks don't have the center field camera that's shooting the pitcher and the batter is skewed to the right. Putting that on the right is worse because then you can't go as tight because you need to leave then space for that. Like, which was another problem with the Netflix broadcast, is you could tell that they were shooting it at so far from the right, which is why all the left-handed batters were messed
Yes.
up with the advertising graphic behind them.
Well, I think also, if we're looking at all of these, even if it's on the bottom right, you can make it work if it's not if it kind of hugs the bottom. But the fact that the Netflix broadcast is so tall
Yeah.
Yeah,
compared
it
to
was-
every other one,
Like it's taking up a percentage of the screen. Like
If,
as most
if
of
they
them
just
are,
like if they just held it and went out and expanded it, made it a little bit longer.
they should have just stretched it.
Yeah, just stretch it out a little bit. But okay, that was, I mean, you could have a whole conversation on the score bug, but in addition, the game itself, they spent a half an hour on the opening ceremonies, and they weren't even that good. Like, read out the rosters. That's the best part of opening day. Read out the rosters, the non-starters and the starters. They didn't do that. They just did the starters.
Well,
Bert Kreischer was there.
the other thing that I wasn't
Goofing
really a
around.
fan of, just in terms of timing, is it wasn't really opening day because
No.
every other team had their opening day the day
The day after,
afterward.
yeah.
So it's
Not
weird.
even their games.
Their
teams
games
haven't
today.
started yet. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the first day for some
I
teams.
believe that the Blue Jays haven't played yet.
Yeah, I think the Rockets were
Athletics.
opening day. Yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous. Like, what is opening day if it's just one game on Netflix at 8:00? Like that's not opening day. Opening day is all 30 teams should be going on a Thursday or
that's
a
part of
Friday.
the pageantry. Like,
Yes,
that's-
I don't
during
know.
the day.
Is the Yankees are playing tonight? Yes.
Yankees play this afternoon.
yeah, that's it. Like
And they play at home.
No, they play in the Bay Area, San Francisco.
Okay. Because I believe they were in Cincinnati, Red Sox Reds.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Tomorrow, I believe they're in Boston.
Can we confirm that?
I don't know if that's true. I think so.
I also just think it's Dan pulls this up. It's a really odd. Obviously, Yankees. Like I said, if you're gonna make opening day a one night event, the Yankees make sense.
Oh no, they're not.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like, I don't kind of understand why the Giants were a part of this. Like, I feel like you'd want to make it like some big grand ordeal.
If they're gonna go all the way to California, make it the Dodgers. Make
Yeah.
it the
the
rematch from 2
Dodgers.
years ago.
Well, so
in the World
here's,
Series.
here's the big thing. When it comes to MLB scheduling, they're kind of lazy. The Yankees always play the Giants in April since we've done. You play every team every year. Like, we play the Reds in like the beginning of July, end of June. So MLB is really boring, and they try to keep matchups around the same time. The other thing is they want to get these out of conference, out of league games out of the way so that during the summer months when people are out of school, when they're more likely to go to games, they're going to go to a division rivalry over like Giants Yankees. Whereas yes, it's a historic matchup, but like no one's gonna want to go to White Sox Giants in the middle of August or the middle of July when they have money to spend.
No, I get that. I think the thing that's annoying is more just like, why are we having these days in between on the opening
Yeah.
weekend?
Yeah.
We
This
have
is
days
yeah.
in between games.
This is something they've done recently. Yankees did the same thing last year, where it's like day off on a Friday in between. This year, it's a day off on a Thursday. Like, I this doesn't. Can we just opening day should be opening day? Like, it's one day. That's the beauty of it. It's America's game. All of America should have off from school on opening day.
And no ridiculous broadcasts allowed. We're gonna
Yes.
have national
They should-
broadcasts.
I'm gonna say they should even make it like you could just watch it on like your local streaming, like a NESN or an SNY or a Yes, like because
Yeah.
that's who you want to hear. We're like, the NBC broadcast was pretty good yesterday, but I want to hear Gary Keith and Ron on opening day.
Was Matt Vasgersian doing the broadcast yesterday too?
I don't know
'Cause I heard
Maybe.
his
I
voice,
think
I
so.
think.
I think so.
Well, while we're talking about our dislike of we can call it the MLB establishment. What are your guys' opinions on Ken Rosenthal?
I do not like Ken Rosenthal.
I was a little bit indifferent, in times past, and
it was Matt Vasgersian yesterday too. Okay.
I recently saw something about just how much people hate Ken Rosenthal, and I can't really disagree with them. He just seems like an insufferable person.
He's such a little guy, and those stupid bow ties just make him look ridiculous.
He has a Napoleon complex.
He does, but in addition, besides him being just, he doesn't strike me as a likable guy. There's a clip of him knocking over a camera guy, never helping him, and just looking in disgust as he knocks this guy over. If I ever saw him on the street, I'd probably punch him.
Well, there was the, I believe, a couple years ago in the playoffs, the Padres banned him from their dugout and their clubhouse because he was talking about how they had a horrible team culture or something like that, and it doesn't seem like a guy that I'd want to be around.
The ones about horrible team culture. The Mets signed Tommy Pham to a minor league contract yesterday. Did anyone
I didn't
see
even
this?
see that. Is that real?
Yes, this is a real thing
It's a
that
bad move.
I think is a awful signing, even if it's minor league.
He was a good Met.
Yeah, but then after he left, he called the franchise lazy and I forgot the other adjectives he used, but kind of I thought it was a weird signing.
He's a clown too.
Who's the other MLB guy? Is it Passan?
Jeff Passan?
Jeff Passan?
Yeah.
I like him.
I like Jeff
I'm a
Passan.
fan.
Yeah. He seems like a good guy.
Not Ken Rosenthal.
No.
Yes, Tommy Pham, known Mets hater, has agreed to a minor league deal.
Tommy Pham also notoriously punched or slapped, I don't remember what it was, but Jock Peterson, because Tommy Pham got mad at Jock for keeping guys on his IR in a fantasy football league, which is something you do, Tommy. You put guys on the IR, and that's where you stash them.
That just sounds like he's mad because he's bad at
fantasy football.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
I don't know. Do you know where all of these issues with the Mets clubhouse originated from? Because there was also the thing with Lindor and McNeil.
I've heard a bunch of different rumblings. I feel like, and Dan, you probably may know more. I feel like at one point it was just performance in general. One rumor was that. What was it that Jeff or Lindor made some sort of deal about a car, about a batting title?
I
don't remember this.
Okay, I
don't remember that one.
There's just been a bunch of weird crap.
It's been since 2021, since they acquired Lindor and Javi at that deadline. One of the main things was
the booing.
The fans booed them. So then when the Mets started playing well, Javi and Lindor would go thumbs down whenever they did something good towards the fans. That was the first time McNeil and Lindor kind of got into a scuffle. That was the rat. You showing me this big rat, this big raccoon, but everyone fled the dugout because supposedly they were actually fighting. And then it kind of simmered. It was just kind of they're whatever. And then
it all came out after last season.
Yeah, last year it seemed to be really bad because they had to start contrast to the year before. It seemed like Iglesias and JD were kind of the guys that held it together through 2024. And then last year...
It 100% was Iglesias. No doubt about it.
It's just, you're paid millions of dollars a year to play a game. I feel the same way about in the NHL with the Elias Pettersson and JT Miller thing. It's you guys are paid millions of dollars to play a game, and you can't deal with whatever stupid spat you have, and that issue between the two of them, that has consequences now. It's going to have consequences for the future. That one event, I'm not going to say single-handedly, but it played a big part in forcing that rebuild for the Canucks.
100%.
I think also too, it's there are so many other jobs where you just have to work through those differences.
Yeah.
And professional sports is the only one where you can just demand a trade and then refuse to do your job because you don't get along with somebody.
It's all these guys with huge egos.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just battle of egos in clubhouses.
Yeah, but I don't know. the vibes seem better this year in Mets land a little bit.
Well,
They-
now that McNeil's out,
And
it should be
Nimmo.
better.
Yeah, like Nimmo. There was like some weird stuff, but wasn't that like politics?
There was a politics thing with.
That's the politics thing. Is that
Yeah, it
like,
was
Nimmo
Nimmo.
is this conservative guy,
Well,
along with like now DeGrom.
If you want to pull up something like this is part of that, AJ Minter got married in the offseason or like very recently, and he obviously he got hurt last year, so he wasn't with the Mets. I don't know if you can want to pull this up, Dan, but his groomsman gift to his his groom's party were like gold plated pistols.
That's sick.
And I'm like sitting, I watched this reel just thinking about like this is so like where it's like, yeah, he got them all custom pistols.
Big Texas wedding means big Texas gift.
Pull up the reel, like literally just pull it up. Oh bro, okay. But like it's literally just a bunch of gold plated pistols. They all took like pictures with them, like sitting around. And in my head I'm like, please, like
That's ball.
this is going to somehow get its way into the Mets clubhouse, of course, and you know
There
we're
will
gonna
be a
see it.
fight about the guns.
Exactly.
I hope he brings the gun to the club.
The guns are kind of based though. I can't. Like I saw
They were crazy.
that one screenshot right there.
Like we'll look at it after, but they were nuts. And
Custom 1911 pistols.
they
from
weren't even
Springfield
like
Armory.
just gold. Like some of them were gold. Some of them had like custom engraved. Like it was nuts. But point being, like yeah, there was that
for
whole
him.
politics aspect of that.
You know, I
so.
think again, it's in no other job are they gonna tolerate politics getting in the way of two coworkers.
Yes.
Like you need to
Yeah.
deal with it.
you need to
suck
figure
it
it
up.
out. Yeah.
Especially not even I mean, I don't even know if they were talking about politics with one another or if it's just happening to know that someone feels differently.
All right, let's pivot a little bit here. Let's stay on the baseball trend. I want to shout out my mom for this question. She asked me this the other day, and I want to pose it to the group here. So, obviously, we have a little bit of time before Hall of Fame voting comes out, or Hall of Fame ceremonies rather in the summer. But one of the inductees for this year is going to be Carlos Beltran. So, do we think, as a collective or as individuals, do you think Carlos Beltran belongs in the Hall of Fame? And Dan will pull up his numbers on Baseball Reference. I'm not gonna give you my opinion until after you guys go,
So I feel like
and I'll throw out a few more after Beltran too.
I was gonna say I feel like you wouldn't be posing this question if you thought he should be. That just could be a hot take of mine.
I am-
read as I struggle. Is there any way we can get like one zoom in on this?
I'm just a little bit bitter because Beltran might be, able to be a Hall of Famer. However,
Dan, it's fine. It's fine.
the fact that Manny Ramirez has been snubbed the past couple of years has been upsetting me.
Well, so Manny's thing was the steroids. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was steroids.
But
Kept him out.
he's been getting good votes. I don't know.
been getting momentum.
Can you vote on guys if they're steroids? I don't even know if that's a.
Yeah, the Baseball Hall of Fame ballot is the most just whatever you want to vote for.
It is.
Whatever. Like, there's no limits on the number of votes you have to cast. There's no limits on the number of votes you can cast. So it's kind of just a free for all, and they just all have this unspoken hatred for some players.
Yeah. So famously, Kurt Schilling, who's was a pitcher, Giants, Red Sox, didn't get into the Hall of Fame and actually removed his name from the ballot because of how much the media hated him. Had nothing to do with his ability to play the game. So, having looked at Beltran's numbers here, and whatever off the field stuff you want to bring in, does he belong in the Hall?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I mean, he has some fantastic seasons.
That's what I'm looking at here.
I mean, seven WAR in 2008.
Yeah, 8.2 in 2000. Oh yeah, wait. 2006 is 8.2.
6.8
is
in
7.
04. Yeah, I mean, really, that stint with the Mets, apart from 1 or 2 years,
Was pretty.
was
and
pretty
it looks like
fantastic.
those years he was injured, or he was playing substantially less games.
He was injured a lot. Yeah, he played a lot of less games.
And even in the game 2009 where he played only 81 games, he was an all-star still. Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
yeah?
yes.
Dan?
My opinion is, if he didn't play center field, I don't think he gets in. I think because of his numbers and because center field is one of those positions that the Hall just doesn't have a lot of guys for, that they were willing to overlook his involvement in the Astros cheating scandal. So I think if you're just looking at the numbers and like he's 40 years old and then gets a bunch of 20-year-olds to do his bidding, like
as
he
someone
should
who's
be.
a little outdated, was he like an orchestrator of
Yeah,
of
he
that?
was.
Yes.
He was one of the guys that coordinated the
Yeah.
whole.
Now, if
cheating scandal.
we're taking the cheating into account, that's one thing. Just looking at his numbers, I mean, also in 2017 he was pretty. It might have been the worst year of his career.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the twilight of his career.
minus .8 WAR.
He
Like
was awful.
if you
Yeah.
take away that season, would you then say there are like any hindrances basically?
I think if you numbers alone, I think he might squeak his way in. I think he has a great prime, but I think it's just a real drag to the finish there. Once he left the Mets, it was really I mean, he didn't really get much going for him.
But that's we can talk about like over the length of the career. But I mean, I think you have to have a good balance between the best years of their career and the longevity, because although after the Mets,
He played 129 games in 2017, or even like 2016.
He played a lot. He wasn't as good of a player.
He
Yeah.
wasn't
He played a
nearly
lot.
as productive of a player.
Yes.
I think numbers alone, I think he might be able to find his way in. I think the cheating scandal should take him out of.
But if you look at a player like LeBron James, at age 42 or something, like ever old he is now, that whatever he's doing right now shouldn't dissuade people from talking about him in terms of Hall of Fame and go if you think that.
I think he's in a weird enigma because he's having a quote unquote down season.
he's
He's
also-
averaging like 19.
Yes,
points.
Yeah,
he's having
he's
a
still
down
very
season
good.
for LeBron James,
I
but
think
just in the sense of like
this is where you look at like a Dirk. I feel
those these age 41 career, yeah, he's not having the same numbers, but he doesn't need to. I mean, he's had more than a decade of insanely good basketball.
possibly
and you can't take that away
the
from
best
him.
season ever in 2012-13.
So now let me give you another one, Dan. If you go back to Baseball Reference, can you look up Miguel Cabrera and just show the numbers? And I'm going to pose a couple of questions here with Miggy. So if you look at his stuff, and we can't really zoom in, but if you can just look at 2016, that's his last All-Star year. After 2016, he was not a good player. Like, he just did not have good seasons. He was a net negative in that Tigers lineup.
Yeah.
His contract single-handedly set back the Tigers. They were paying him, I think, $30 a year, maybe a little bit less, but that was in the 2010s era where guys weren't really getting that. Now 30 is a pretty small number comparatively. Miguel Cabrera probably going to be a Hall of Famer. What are your takes here?
And again, I think that those last couple of years, it does taint it a little bit in what it looks like, but you can't take away those the early seasons, the early 2010s, the late 2000s, where he was a very productive hitter, or a very productive player in general.
Yeah. I mean, what is that? 2 or 3 MVPs before he was.
He has 2 MVPs, World Series.
Oh, that's what I'm reading. Sorry. Before he was 30.
I think this is a close one. I think he probably gets in just because of how well liked he was too. I think that's something that counts for voters.
Yeah.
But now it poses the question: if you have a great Dan, you want to add something to that?
Completely glossing over the Triple Crown year is
He
crazy.
did have a Triple Crown year.
Led the league in
The
home runs,
2012.
RBI, and batting average. And was hitting .330.
Cooper Kupp did it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he can have as bad of an age 40 season as he wants, but you can't take away a triple crown year like that. Like that's nothing to scoff at.
So now where do you draw the line for player has a great beginning half of his career and a horrible ending of his career?
Like
How
an
much-
example.
Yeah, how much do you think a bad ending to your career can affect your Hall of Fame chances? Now, obviously, he had a great run here of 10-ish seasons. How much does bad baseball at the end or bad basketball at the end of your career diminish what you did at the front of your career?
See, I would say
I'm trying to. I'm not gonna get in a baseball example. So
Yeah, any sport that you can think of.
I think the easiest way to do it is if the good was double the
bad.
So like Miggy is like 14 years of good baseball, 7 years of bad baseball. And so if you balance it out that way, also you can't fully look at like WAR because he was playing like first base and DH primarily, and like WAR hates those guys.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
So, like-
but I mean, he also just couldn't play third
Yes.
base at that point.
Yes, but like his bad was still better than some players, and so because the bad is half of what the good was, you got to remember the good.
Okay. Okay, I like that take.
I think if you have a solid 5 to 8 years of extremely productive playing, I don't know if there's any amount of down years after that can justify taking you out.
Okay.
I think if you have a long enough run of talent, like I get if you have one outlier huge season, that's not enough. And if we say even maybe 2 or 3 where you might just be hot for like a couple of years, that's not necessarily grounds to make it in the Hall of Fame. But if you can sustain that for more than half a decade,
I think the NFL lets too many people in. I think the baseball Hall of Fame just low key. I'm not saying they should add like 18 people in one class, but I feel like
Jorge
it's a little.
Posada and Johan Santana did not make a second ballot.
They've
That
left
is
so
the
many
issue.
people out of conversation.
Yeah.
And they've retroactively put in so many just mid players because of their they played in the 80s and the 90s, and all of a sudden people that are on that committee just let them in.
Yeah.
It to me, the Baseball Hall of Fame does not make sense with the
It's-
way they score people and grade people.
it's also just so messy with the steroids.
With the steroids
scandal.
too, yeah.
Because they're all of the best players of that era are now like you there's the controversy with because so many guys did it all throughout the 90s 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. I think if you did steroids,
I strongly disagree.
You think he should be?
He was a Hall of Fame caliber player before he started steroids,
But-
and that is why he should be in.
but he did the steroids, then lied about it too. I think there's a degree of you lie about what you're doing, you don't get in.
Well, who
They
does
all-
steroids and tells the
They
truth?
all-
Sure.
You literally would see them in the locker, so everyone knew they were doing it. You saw them balloon up, and then it was only when they wanted them to say it in public, nah. They didn't really lie. Like, they just didn't say it because everyone else turned a blind eye to it, and the MLB profited off of these guys that
Hey,
are hitting
they did.
60-plus homers a year to re-energize the public when it comes to baseball. Because baseball, and what's going to happen again this time around, baseball is in a great spot when it comes to fans and things like this, but they're going to ruin all that goodwill because the owners are greedy, self-centered pigs that don't want to
All right.
implement money into their teams and cultivating fan bases that care about a great sport that's been around for over 100 years.
And I feel really bad for people like in South Chicago, where it's they have a rich baseball culture, and they just get shafted because the owners of the White Sox decided they actually just don't want to be good ever.
Right.
And that's just a decision they made, despite the fact that it's a historic franchise.
Yeah.
And just as an example, I feel bad for the White Sox fans.
I would put Colorado fans in that same boat. They have
Col-
less of a baseball history, but
Pirates
Colorado
fans.
fans have
Pirates
enough
fans.
winning pedigree anyway right now.
with the
I don't feel as bad with. I
the
mean,
Avs.
all
the
three
Broncos.
other sports are doing really well right now.
That's true.
So I wouldn't feel as bad for them, and they're kind of getting shafted by physics. So if you can't really be that mad.
Well, if they invested in a few more guys that were in an analytics department outside of 2 guys with a laptop, maybe physics wouldn't be so hard for them.
I think you could play well against your physics there too.
I mean, if they should just not invest in pitching. I think.
No,
Just-
they should only invest in like flamethrowers.
Just guys that throw hard.
Yeah.
Because that's what works well there.
No, you need swing and miss. You can't have hard contact there. Or
No, but
they can't allow hard
the
contact.
break doesn't work as well at that altitude.
They need to get really good at ABS. and that's how the Colorado Rockies are going to win the World Series. I did not know that Sacred Heart men's lacrosse is on such a heater right now.
Yeah, Joe's been under a rock.
I
with
would
that.
Shout out Sacred Heart men's lacrosse.
lacrosse is a lame sport. So,
All right.
But I respect the guys that that play it on Sacred Heart
They're 9-0.
only.
Those guys are dogs.
They are.
9-0,
They just
mostly against
all
that
the time.
competition, but
Mostly
it's
against
fine.
That's fine.
Can I give you Dan? I want you to look up 2001 FCS football, and
Are you about to see
you're about to see.
all of the Big Ten?
No, just click on the Wikipedia article at the top. Now scroll down. Okay, conference standings. Let's take a look here. So,
Did you find whatever statistic we're about to find?
did what?
Did you
That I found this totally on my own. I was on a Wikipedia rabbit hole.
Fairfield University had a football team.
They look at the MAC there. Fairfield had a football team
Wow.
as
Duquesne,
recently as 2001.
LaSalle.
So just all these schools here, we can take all of this in.
Yeah.
There's some goofy schools here that had teams that were decent.
Florida A&M.
Now, scroll down a little bit. Look at 2001 Northeast Conference.
Yo.
Sacred Heart went 11-0, 8-0 in conference play. All right? We won the NEC.
Holy awesome.
Now, scroll down further.
I'm really curious to what we're about to see.
Keep going.
Dude,
Keep going.
we surely
What do you think I'm going to show you here?
I feel like you're
Stop
gonna show us a game score in play, and we're gonna have beat what is now an FBS powerhouse.
No, go down. It's worse. It's so much worse.
Did we lose? Just get clapped.
Look, okay, scroll into postseason. Now, I have spent a lot of time looking at this. From what I can tell, we did not get a postseason bid at 11-0, winning our conference 8-0.
I do not see Sacred Heart University on here.
Yeah. What?
So in 2001, that's the year we won our conference handedly,
Undefeated record.
undefeated, did not go to the playoffs.
What the hell?
This is what a Wikipedia.
And
doodad
this
can
is
do to you.
why
How
I'm
do-
not a fan of college football,
No.
because they just don't do
They don't
the playoffs correctly.
Well, it's that they just don't care about the FCS. Point blank.
They don't care about the FCS, but
We gotta start doing relegation.
we need.
We should do relegation in all the college sports.
Now there was a. Oh,
Sacred Heart University was second in the conference 2 years in a row.
In the AHA.
In the AHA.
Get us to Hockey East.
Move us to Hockey East. We don't need Hockey East. Hockey East might be too big a competition.
ECAC.
Get us to the ECAC. Get us up against the Ivies that all suck at.
We would go crazy in the ECAC.
Quinnipiac would still run the table. However,
We'd be in the conversation.
we would probably be top 3.
Maybe with Mercyhurst. Did we talk about that?
No.
Mercyhurst is out of the AHA.
now they also
No.
had a head coach in waiting too, which I think is very funny.
My favorite statistic.
The AHA has a graveyard of past teams that
They're
don't
dropping
exist
like
anymore.
flies. It's so sad.
Yeah,
We could high key run
So-
the table.
if I'm looking at the teams in the ECAC here,
Yeah, did we get beat 8-1 by Union?
Union
Sure.
beat us. I think that's the line. I think
I 100% agree.
I think
You think we
beat,
slot in right under Union?
100%.
yes. I think we beat Harvard. We beat Colgate.
We beat Yale.
We beat
handedly.
Yale already.
We've beaten Colgate before.
We're at least better.
pretty frequently.
We're at least better than the bottom
We've
three
beat, hey,
teams
we've
in this
beaten
conference.
Cornell.
RPI also
Yeah.
sucks at hockey. I think at worst we're below Clarkson.
I think there's a reason that Quinnipiac's head coach is turning them around into this like college hockey powerhouse in the course of 10 years.
So you're saying we should fire CJ Maritola?
No, I'm just saying
You're not allowed
that
to
That's
say
what it
that.
sounds like you're saying.
You can't say this
I
is a
didn't
Sacred
say
Heart
that. I didn't say
sponsored
that.
broadcast.
I said that like when you play these kinds of competition, I would say like year in year out, the top AHA teams are good with like a middle of the pack, a bigger conference, which is why I don't blame him for having yet to win. But it's just when you get to beat up on a bunch of Ivy League teams that don't put in the same resources.
But also, Quinnipiac is the only team here that can compete with anyone. Union's been good, but I would say Dartmouth is good.
That's your conversation.
But I think outside of that, like you go up against another school, it's a joke. Like the AHA automatic bid to the tournament is a joke because they just get slimed out every year. Like there's no way they win.
Did Bentley play yet?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think so.
I thought they lost.
Did they play already? Can we look it up?
Am I thinking of? I could be thinking of Michigan State, UConn. No, I think they lost 3-0.
And that's not even that bad. But
Oh, they had to play Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, is it today? I think it's totally.
is it today? Yeah, like I think they're gonna get obliterated.
I saw someone's mock bracket.
That had
They
Bentley
winning.
Yeah, that was goofy.
That
goofy.
was so stupid. Oh, I don't know.
Any last thoughts on college hockey? You know, rest in peace, Mercyhurst. I just want to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wish
I
them
mean,
well.
they gave Bentley a run for their money. The 10 seed, dark horse.
I'd like to know what went on, like why it's happening.
That was their last hurrah, I guess.
But like do you think they knew?
They had a head coach and wait. This is my thing. It's
that's-
like
yeah.
you tell a guy you're getting the head coach job
And
next
they cut the
season,
program.
and then you just cut the program.
Maybe it's a conspiracy, and they just really didn't like that hire,
Maybe.
and they're like, "Oh, we can't go back on it and say he doesn't have the job anymore. Let's just disband the team."
Maybe we get some good transfers
From
because they're all just gonna be
Mercyhurst?
looking
From
for
Mercyhurst?
homes. I'm saying like you can get like a top liner.
That would be like a fourth line.
Yeah,
That's fine.
but
yeah,
We could bulk up our scratches.
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. Our healthy scratches just went through the roof at Sacred Heart.
They can join Charles Tardif and Noah Van Vliet.
Which, hey, if you guys are watching, you're great hockey players. We'd love to have you on the show.
But don't say that. Noah Van Vliet, you're a great hockey player. We'd love to have you.
Charles
You're not even
Tardif,
saying his name.
we'd love to have
Charles
you on the
Tardif.
show. Anyone else on the team, we'd love to have you on the show. Reach out. Our Instagrams or my Instagram is public. I don't know about you guys.
Mine's private.
Just DM
Joe,
us on
what's your
Instagram. Don't DM,
DM the
Joe.
podcast account.
DM the podcast account. CJ, we'd love to have you on.
Yes.
You'll also be getting invited to the band banquet soon, so just stay tuned for that, CJ.
Felix Trudeau, if you want to come on, talk about your recent signing with the
Yep.
Or Reed
or
Was it
Reed,
today?
Reed sign as well.
Reed
today.
signed with the ECHL. Yeah.
Awesome.
for the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah.
Reed and Connor McDavid exist in the same timeline.
Felix Trudeau
Felix-
might be getting play.
Felix Trudeau
Yeah,
got
100%.
signed to a 2-year AHL contract, and the Blues are hot ass right now.
He can play there.
There's a real chance that he makes the NHL roster next.
Are we copying that jersey? I'm gonna totally copy.
That would be ridiculous, but yeah.
That'd be sick.
A Trudeau
I,
Blues jersey.
I hope
yes.
he,
Gross.
I hope
That'd
he
be
gets
great.
77 again. I don't know if there's any 77s on the Blues.
And do you know what he will do on that roster? He's going to lead the team in one thing, and it'll be penalty minutes.
Oh, he's got to calm himself
Again,
down.
like, listen, they are hot ass.
I like Phil. I like his game. I think he'll
Oh,
play
I
well.
think-
they don't have a 77.
Oh,
Why
man.
when you click on the number, does it go top to bottom?
It's the Blues.
What are we doing?
It's
St.
the
Louis
Blues.
Blues website.
This roster is so bad.
I think he could honestly get some serious minutes.
He could. He'd be like a fourth
He'd
line.
be like a fourth liner, but
arguably a third liner on this team.
he'd be like a nice, like a burst of energy, sneaky scoring 2-way fourth liner.
Casey Cizikas,
Matt
play
Martin
format.
could be like an enforcer, but also score a little bit. Casey Zegas would be a good player comp for him.
Yeah. And that's a great player comp.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Islanders legend Jonathan Druin. Sorry. He's the oldest player on this team.
Is he the oldest?
In 95?
No,
No, it can't be. Oh my gosh. Nathan.
almost. You know,
Playing
almost.
with a 32-year-old in the Big 2-6 in the NHL. You're asking for death.
That guy's from Great Britain, Nathan Walker,
Huh. What?
No.
GBR.
Sweden? Yeah, I think that's
Great
Great
Britain.
Britain.
Cardiff? I guess Cardiff is Great Britain. Wow. Good for
What a
Bro.
roster.
What a roster.
St. Louis Blue. Felix Trudeau, here you come to the St. Louis Blues.
Welcome.
Hey, if anyone from the if anyone from the St. Louis Blues wants to be on the show,
Jonathan
reach
Druin, reach out.
out. Reach out, Jonathan.
We
I'd
are now
love
2
to,
connections away from Jonathan Druin.
love to have you on the show, Jonathan.
Robert Thomas, Jordan Bennington, if you want to.
Jordan Bennington,
Silver medal.
get over here, big guy. We got some questions for
Silver
you.
medalist,
Goalie
Four Nations
extraordinaire.
face-off champion. I'm wearing my tremendously locked in shirt.
Yeah,
in
shirt
honor of-
reveal.
in honor of the Red Sox.
I have a wild shirt today.
That's a cool shirt.
Kind of tough shirt. Inaugural season.
I don't have a shirt on under this.
Do you know this has been you did this the other day too? Is this your new thing?
What?
Wearing hoodies with no shirt.
I do this a lot. I
Are
feel
you a
like.
female?
No, I don't think. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk.
Yeah,
about
I-
keep this in.
'cause I
This is
keep-
They keep this in.
Because I
This is
keep
good.
seeing like bra straps too, and I don't know what
All
you
right,
have to
well-
hold up.
You had a little bit of whale's tail
Those-
the other day too. That when you got to get your trombone. So
I had what?
a whale's tail sticking in your pants a little bit.
That
They're
the bra
comfortable.
straps. They're just. Bra straps are. If you go up and down stairs a lot, like I do, it's just comfortable support. Sweatshirt with no shirt is a vibe.
It's a vibe for bed.
No, it's a vibe for day-to-day living
No.
too. I think it is.
I just feel like exposed.
Yeah, that's why in bed it's a great thing.
I don't think you appreciate just the nature. Like,
No.
roll this up. It's basically a t-shirt.
No, because listen.
I just disagree.
If I'm wearing a shirt, this is a base level of warmth that I get from it. It's not that much. If I put a sweatshirt over it, now I can control the level of warmth that I have by taking on or putting
Damn straight.
on or taking off the sweatshirt.
Counter offer.
If I only have a sweatshirt on,
You're in a box.
I'll be too warm. And if I'm too warm, I'm screwed.
counter offer. It's so much more comfortable than having a shirt on underneath because the sweatshirt will pull on the shirt and create all sorts of weird friction items going on here.
Have you tried ever like tucking in your shirt?
No,
underneath?
no, this is perfectly neutral right now. Like I'm so comfortable. I just can't express to you how comfortable this is, and the fact that you're not willing to try it shows how close-minded you are.
I'm not saying that I'm not willing to try it.
I'm the most open-minded person on this show
It's just,
by far.
It's just
And-
the level of bravery you have to do that and think
It's a level of
that-
commitment unlike any other.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm committed to
And-
this. This is my ride or die today. This
and,
is it.
and listen, you know I run hot,
Yeah.
so you know I couldn't pull off something like that.
Well, I also don't know if because you're legally obligated to wear one of those shirts every day, right?
Well, yeah, there's like a couple exceptions in the contract, but
Is it like one of them the Pep Band jersey?
no, I actually wear a shirt under the Pep Band jerseys.
That's a crazy move. Under the basketball jersey?
Yeah, well, because
basketball, no hockey.
Hockey,
here's
yeah,
my thought
hockey,
about
yeah,
basketball is I don't want to wash it.
I don't
after-
watch it anyway.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not.
I don't want to wash it after every single game.
It's part
So
of, it's part of the love.
I have a
You
little
only
barrier.
watch it. I
I had this conversation with Alyssa.
I
think-
only
well,
watch
let's
it
not.
after, like-
Hey, let's not bring that up. She doesn't wash it ever.
No, I watched it. I watched it after the men's Fairfield game because that place was like hot. We were jumping
Right,
around.
but-
We were
Yes.
getting
Yeah.
active.
But do
Yeah.
you wear a shirt under it?
No,
See that would be too much for me. That's just a little bit too disgusting in my book.
I'm not
Joe.
sweating at every game.
No,
Oh, I am. It's really warm.
because you have a
says-
shirt underneath.
Yeah. Have you
I'm,
tried?
okay, I can see where it's a paradox, but I'm going to sweat either way.
But you're so much reducing your sweat.
No,
though. It's a breathable.
No,
This
clothing.
is like arguably a pretty heavy.
Well,
t-shirt.
this is different. I wouldn't wear this shirt,
You have like 8 shirts that you could wear,
and so I have 7 others I could wear instead of this one.
and one of them
on
is a
games.
Dino's. That's heavy too. I can go through.
It's pretty it's loose though.
Can we
Pretty comfortable.
play a quick game? Throw this in. How
Yeah.
many of Joe's shirts can we name?
Yeah. All right. Let's go. So
All right.
Okay, you want to go? You guys go back and forth
Yeah,
until one of you can't game.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
all right, you go ahead.
Are we counting? You said Dino's, so we'll.
All right,
get rid of that.
Dino's is out.
All right.
Yeah.
Tremendously locked in.
Okay. Let me go with the Dr. Pepper shirt.
Let me go with the Quaker Oats shirt.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Gatorade G.
I'll get the Broncos shirt.
That's a good one. That's a good shirt. I'm gonna go to the. I believe it's the Key West shirt. Is it? It's the Florida.
It's the Florida Keys.
Florida
but I'll
Keys.
give it. I'll
Yeah,
give it to you.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with your new edition, but like the greener one.
Okay. Yeah, my green shirt.
I'm gonna go with the one that says like Brooklyn something.
Yeah.
That what is that? Brooklyn
Cafe. It's
Yeah.
just a nonsense.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
I gotta think a little bit here because I think
You're missing it.
Yeah, there's an obvious
couple
one still
big
on
ones.
the table.
I have one in the box.
Dino's. We say Quaker Oats. We say Gatorade. We say Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know my shirts very well.
Am I really missing a big one right now?
It's
Well, okay. Like
It's pretty big.
I know we talked about one. I'm still gonna say it because I know you have it. The shoe band shirt.
which.
The white
The
shoe
white
band
shoe
t-shirt?
band.
Oh well, yeah. Yes, I have that one.
Is there's a Coca-Cola shirt? Is there not?
I'll give it to you. It's not currently in the road. I don't think I have it here, but I do
Alright,
have
but it
one
exists.
somewhere. Yeah, it
I've
exists.
seen you wear. Oh, I have another one too.
Wow.
This actually, I don't. Dan might know it. There's a pretty obvious.
Do you want to say? I don't think I'm getting it. Do you want to go for it?
Yeah, the Save Ferris shirt.
Oh,
that's a
another
good.
big one, but
That's a
that's
good
not
shout.
one.
That's
That's
not what
not
you're thinking
it.
of?
No.
What is it?
Frog and Toad.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2 Frog
That's
and Toad
true.
shirts, and I'm surprised you guys missed that.
That's a big miss.
Do you still have the John Deere green shirt, or is that at home?
Somewhere. It's not. I don't think it's at school.
What? There's the lactose tolerant.
Oh,
Lactose
lactose tolerant.
There we go,
That's
yep.
another one. Are we missing any others?
I mean, I have a couple other. I have a Dare shirt.
Oh
I don't
yes,
really wear that
you
one.
have that.
I'm not.
I have a
You
couple,
have the America shirt.
I do have the American shirt.
American.
That he wore
got-
on his cruise on July
he
4th.
It's got like an eagle on it.
He got them at the same stop.
It was at Five Below. Fantastic deal. I got an America shirt and a lactose tolerant shirt. I have a couple other like plain shirts, but that might be the last of the.
Can we rip off hats really quick? I think I can name all of your hats.
Go ahead.
You have the vacation bucket hat,
You have the Guinness hat.
I do that.
the Guinness hat.
I wore that one
You
today.
have the shoe bucket hat, the shoe rugby bucket hat.
Yes, I do.
You have the IKEA bucket hat.
The IKEA- you have the Red Sox hat. You have the Broncos hat. You have the Mexican
Yeah.
team hat.
Yeah, the Oaxaca Guerreros.
Yeah, those guys.
Do you,
Are we missing?
do you have a Yard Goats hat? Stop.
I do not.
No.
No. I should get one.
Are we missing a hat?
You don't have like a Bruins. You don't have a Celtics.
No.
I have a generic shoe hat.
That's yes. Yes.
That might be.
Wait, don't you
might have
have?
gotten
Sorry,
most
back
of
to
them.
shirts. Don't you have? I think it was like a Facebook group shirt, like a Pioneers 27. Because I think I have the same shirt.
Ooh, he might have one.
Yes,
of
I
those.
do. Yeah, no, I have.
have from the
And
back.
I have the Pioneers 27, and then I have like 5 or 6 different, like it's like shoe
Admitted shoe
athletics,
to say- yes,
or
like,
like.
yeah.
Canonically,
Pit.
The ones,
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah.
that. Oh, I have the pit shirt. Yeah, the ones that you just get randomly.
canonically, you
women's
have
hockey.
the red shoe band shirt from the Play with the
Yes.
Band Day because I've seen that.
That
in a
photo has been
Yes.
circulating recently.
Yeah.
Put that up.
Put that up.
Wait,
you have that photo,
You
right?
have me at Play with the Band.
Have you
Yeah.
seen? Have you not seen this?
No,
photo?
I haven't.
I
Bro,
sent it in the group chat last night.
In one photo, it's you, me, Noah, Evan, Caitlin Mazika. Tommy Stowe was there because I
Tommy
played
Stowe
with
was
him,
there.
but he wasn't at the event.
Lucas
You know what?
Desco was in that photo. I'm gonna pull
actually-
out some bangers for you.
I actually didn't know what that picture was about, so I didn't look into it.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, I was at a Play with the Band event.
And it was like a solid percentage of current shoe band. This is a tragedy. We can't find it.
Where am I looking?
It was like Legends.
Aiden Falcone is in that photo.
There are like insane amount of future shoe band members. Talk about retention.
Yeah, this is an insane retention rate. And in the foreground of the photo is Luke Lush. So we'll put this up on the broadcast of somehow.
Speaking of retention,
I don't. Where is this going? Where is this
so
possibly going?
I started my Sacred Heart career in a little LLC. It's a living learning community. You literally sign up for it and you just do like stupid stuff. That's pretty much it.
Hey,
Well, you
That's
did
the
stupid
gaming
stuff because of the one
technology.
you were in.
My specific living learning community, which is no longer exists, was the Gaming and Technology LLC, which the easiest possible thing you could have done. And I got probably the nicest freshman dorms on campus at the time for it.
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa was nice.
Mother Teresa was a competition, but I think in terms of just
You
sheer
guys had
space,
bigger rooms. Yeah. It was a toss-up at the time.
but just for the sake of argument,
Yeah.
way better than what I would have had to go through
Yes.
with the other dorms.
Shout out Cal.
Shout out Roncalli Hall.
On but not forgotten. My future home.
Oh, poor Matt.
I'm on the renovated floor, so it's all good.
So it no longer exists. It got canceled, but at the time it was it got removed. There was a 100% retention rate for people staying at Sacred Heart that were in the LLC after 2 weeks of active involvement.
Really?
If you were in the gaming LLC for at least 2 weeks at the start of your freshman year, you had a 100% retention rate at Sacred Heart. And they removed it. That's ridiculous. This bad business. I'd
Who
say.
was the professor that ran it? Was it Gordon Purvis?
It was. Yeah,
Gordon Purvis. Shout out to him.
he's
I doubt he
a
watches the
philosophy
show.
professor.
I actually just came from his class. He's a phenomenal teacher, very intelligent guy. Did not deserve to be around you goobers for
No,
once a week.
I think he embraced it.
What was your contribution to the
Now, just
Gaming and Technology LLC?
Dan, we'll just have to cut out some of the nonsense in the middle because this is important for the show. But what was your Yeah, please. Share.
So in the Gaming and Technology LLC, we did a couple different things throughout my time there. We did. There was actually one or two a semester like lessons. We did talk about like game theory, and like what is it, the prisoner's dilemma? Is that what it's called?
Prisoner's Dilemma?
Yeah, like stuff like
Can
that.
you explain the prisoner's dilemma?
I think so. It's there's two prisoners.
Yep.
One of the prisoners is given an offer that both of them are given offers that if they rat out on the other person, they'll be let free, and if they don't rat out the other person, they'll both go to prison. But if they both rat out the other person, they also both go to prison, right? The only way that one of them gets let out is if they say they rat out the person, and the other person does not rat anyone out.
No,
Hold on. Hold on.
You
was that?
missed a slight thing. It's if neither of them rat each other out, they have no proof, so neither goes to prison.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
So the best possible scenario is that neither of them rat on each other, but that's not the most logical. So you have to rat each other out.
Yes, and there's a British game show called The Golden Button, which followed essentially the same premise, in which you could choose to split or steal, and if you stole, you would steal all of the money from your opponent. But and if you split and both players chose split, they would split the money evenly. But if both players chose steal, they would both get nothing.
So this is something that you have learned from.
This is real knowledge
Okay.
that I got from
Okay.
the LLC.
Now-
Yes.
What did you contribute to the dynamic?
I don't know. I was a student there. Well, we did actually
Like,
also
what was
do.
your project?
Yeah, because you had to give a project, right?
We did a presentation.
Can you tell
one
us who was
point.
in your group?
I think was Ryan? Was your brother in our group?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember exactly. I think it was your brother and Jack, and maybe somebody else. I don't remember exactly. We did our project on gambling in games, like loot boxes, because there's a surprising amount of video games out there where you can essentially just gamble legally underage through the use of digital currency and in-game like cosmetics and stuff. And there's like real for example, like CS:GO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. There's a real
Holy nerd, bro.
It's the name of the game. There's a legitimate stock market for the like weapon skins and stuff in that game, and stuff goes for thousands of dollars.
Wow.
And
My friends were a part of this.
yes, and it's ridiculous, and it's legal somehow.
So it looks
But-
like you did contribute to the overall
See,
dynamic.
People will hate on the Gaming and Technology LLC. It was very fun, if not a little bit bullshit.
Would you be willing to like? An email goes out to all of campus tomorrow from Dr. P, and it's we're gonna bring one LLC back, and we're taking student submissions only by presentation to like a council of like Dr. P, Denise Tiberio, like
Whatever council Eileen had to present to.
sure.
You know what?
whatever that is. Like, would you go up and stand there and present like a real presentation of why it should be brought back?
Yeah, I might. I actually did enjoy it. I mean, I don't really care anymore because it's only a freshman thing. I don't have to deal with it anymore.
You'll get
But if I get some extra prize,
you'll get free tuition.
free tuition, 100%, I'm doing that.
Half
Okay.
tuition.
Now, new question.
Yes, I do. I do it for
a
half.
quarter tuition.
I think I'd put the mark. I'd do it for
$100.
$100, 100,
Yeah, yeah. There it
150
is.
bucks.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it for nothing, but
what's
give me a little
the-
reward.
What's the worst thing you would do for free tuition?
Ooh, this is good.
Now that's it, and I wouldn't get caught, or I have to run the risk
For the
of getting
sake
caught.
of the adding to the moral dilemma of it, yeah, you would not get caught. but like you're letting people know that this would happen.
You
So like if I
openly-
let you know tomorrow that I was paying for your tuition and then someone's found missing, we all know who
I
we're
think-
looking for.
I wouldn't want to kill somebody, but like a hit and run with like the person's like moderately injured, I would probably do that.
All right, I'm gonna throw out a couple examples here.
Yeah, you name a crime and I'll say if I would do it for free tuition.
All right.
Keep
All right.
in mind,
There
free
you go.
tuition for let's say over 4 years.
Over 4
That's-
years.
That's
yeah.
in the ballpark of what, $120,000, $150,000.
Yeah, 150, 160,000.
Yeah.
Streak across the football field nude at homecoming.
Well, see, that would be difficult to not get in trouble.
No,
for that.
There's
Parents'
no-
weekend.
Parents' weekend, no consequences. You get free tuition. There are zero. No one is gonna say anything. They'll actually applaud. They'll applaud.
Yeah, I would. do
Yeah,
that.
then
Yes.
100%. You're setting
Yes.
that up way too positive.
All right, fine. There's no consequences, but
As long as you can avoid the one
So-
security guard. That
If you
there's
do-
Okay, so here's the challenge.
You have a Jim Whalen security guard keeping you inside the field.
You have to get from one end zone to the other in the nude. And there's one G-Force security guard in your way. Can you get... This is not just a would you. This is a can you physically get past
and
them?
it's November, so you're freezing too.
Well, I think that would give me a little bit more pep in my step if I'm trying to...
Because that means they're bundled up too.
They're bundled
Yeah,
up.
exactly. And I may be a little bit less aerodynamic, but
Then I don't think than those guys. I think you
you
have
have
them
more than those guys. So I think that I would do that.
Wow. Okay. All right, that's a good one.
Specifically G-Force. though.
Um, whew. How about you have to sit at a table in front of Linda's and and give a presentation on one men's health issue to whoever walks by, and it's got to be the most embarrassing thing you can think of.
100% I do. Yes.
You have to get
I feel like I would do that for like $1,000.
I think you. How about this?
I'd probably-
You have to give a horrible presentation, like a bigoted presentation, and you have to get like 20 signatures.
I was gonna say you need to get 100 signatures to found the Micro Penis Awareness Club on campus. Are you doing
I
that?
think I could do that.
All right.
I think
But, like,
I think
you-
I get a lot of people that would
but-
just feel really bad.
You'd have to filter through like
The
Just
actual
guy-
pity,
yes.
like the just guys bidding with you signatures.
100. Yeah, but a signature is a signature.
No. It's got to be a real.
that's an authentic.
You need- you
Like
need-
they feel pity for me. for my perceived micro penis, and they will.
You need to get 100 people to wear a T-shirt around campus supporting you. I don't know if we can even get that
No,
in.
here's one. You have to stand outside of 63's on frat row and just walk laps back and forth while they are asking people for donations.
And it's a guaranteed they ask you. It's not like they don't see.
And I have to say no in the rudest way possible.
Yes.
Every
Yeah, for
time.
like an hour.
You need a different excuse every time.
100% I do that.
So once you say like, I'm running to class, that excuse is burned.
And you have an hour.
You have an hour.
No, I haven't eaten yet. I gotta eat first.
All right, there's 2. But now you've got an hour
So how
left
many?
still.
There are 7 friends on campus.
Just keep yapping. Oh, I got a splinter. I got to take this out. Just random stuff. I think I can.
I have to
I
go
think I
get signatures for my micro penis.
I have
no,
to go.
then they would offer to sign.
I have to go streak on campus field. I'm sorry.
I have a G4 security officer waiting.
All right, I'll give you another one. Here. Spend 48 hours on the Atlantic City boardwalk in March.
Just straight.
You have a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
I think.
And the sweatshirt is a neon pink that says "I love Atlantic City."
Do I have any weapons?
No.
I'm just.
You can gather supplies.
Can I have like a phone so I can like scroll reels? Like I feel like I'll
You
get
have-
No,
bored.
all you have is
you
the
have your
repeating
phone, but you have
advertisement
no-
of Mac basketball on the screen. That
You have your phone, but you have no charger. So
Yes.
if you kill it by
Okay,
reels and
okay.
accessing,
Ration it out.
Okay.
you
That's
can't
fair.
go into a hotel, but you can go onto the beach.
Yes, you
That's-
can't go inside.
That's fair. I would do that.
Okay, all right. So 48 hours in Atlantic City.
I might come out with like an STD. Just
Well,
from getting,
How does that?
Well, how
no,
does that
just-
happen?
no, just
Hold
from
on a
getting
second.
just from getting stabbed or something. Not that. All right, that sounded bad.
All right, hold on.
I'll get.
You gotta do the 48 hours. You come back to campus.
It's just like hepatitis in the air there. Like it's.
You come back to campus and you have to start the STD awareness club, and it's a video of your experience in Atlantic City.
Yeah, I would do that. There's not much I wouldn't do for free tuition.
So tell us something that you wouldn't do.
What's
for
something you
free
wouldn't do?
tuition.
I don't think I could kill somebody for free tuition.
All right. Well,
Is that the line?
I would hope that's.
I think that might. Well,
Oh wow, that might have been the best content ever.
I'm just trying to say there's not much I wouldn't do for the essentially the value of like $160,000.
If anyone would like to animate any of these things and make a storyboard,
If you'd like to send in for next week anything to ask,
Let us
Joe,
know
would
what
he
you
do it?
wouldn't do.
When-
What would you want to ask me if I would do for free tuition next week?
Not even what they would do.
No, just me.
The line of not doing is killing.
Yeah, the line is so hard to see right now. We know what I would do a little bit.
Where does SA fit in on this list? Don't
I
like
can't- I
don't like
can't-
to pause
I-
there.
I can't answer that.
All right. Well, we might get canceled now. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 3 Points Podcast. In what might be our greatest episode ever. A lot of this you won't ever see, but that last part will definitely be in there. My name is Matt. This is Joe. That's Ryan. In the booth is Dan. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.